Okay, so I lied. I wasn't quite done. This is where the ruderalis was growing. One of my other plants. There's a few more of those little fat squat female plants around here. I'm assuming they're female. Maybe they're the males. Maybe I'm just backwards. There's a couple of them. Out here to the raspberries, these little white poofy wildflowers. At one point I had some rose hips back here, but it looks like maybe they've all been eaten. I'm really not seeing it. These were all covered. Septic outlet. Main mayapple field. There's not really any of them left. They just melt and vanish. Some pretty serious game trail moving across now too. And sorry. Normally I wouldn't do this, but let's see what that is that I'm seeing. Different kind of plant. All right. For a second, I thought I saw tall cannabis plant, but no, different kind of weed. Lots of walnuts. So yeah, that big dead one I think might be a walnut tree. And if that's the case, I mean, it should still be some really good wood, nice thick trunk. This tree is losing a lot of branches, as is this. Eventually these guys, I think, it's gonna be the same kind of situation as the two from there. Try and get as much wood off of these guys as possible. Okay. I realized after I'd walked over here that I should have shown the grapes and see if they're still there too. So we'll walk past the garden and then head for the grapevines. Tomato plant's about done. These other greenies aren't gonna ripen. There we go. So that whole thing about the scripture about the mustard seed, what that's talking about is this little plant turned out to be that from one inky tiny little seed. Oh, and there's a bumblebee. There is totally a bumblebee. Hi, Bumble Buddy. Okay, so this little thing, a little soft. I don't know that I would eat that. Nightshade seeding it up like crazy. Patience dock. Some goldenrods and things. No onions, no garlic, no carrots. Some dandelions. No radishes, no eggplant, no turnips, no peppers, no peas, no beans. Just the tomatoes, kind of. So I'll put that there. Let's tomatoes for next year. All right. So, I'm going to take a look at the grapes real quick. It does kind of smell like mustard a little bit. Wind blows this. Look at that. It's my own wind vane. I think we got chipmunks burrowing in this hill again for the winter. Take a look over here real quick. So yeah, the drippage comes in right about here down on the floor. So I think kind of what's going on here is the gutters get full. They sink down and that drips and the drippage hits here and it goes underneath the stuff instead of just around it. You can also see we got yellow jacket holes and something else has been, can't really hear, let's get the light on. Something's been burrowing in this hill. Because that's supposed to be gravel, not dirt. And I put a freaking brick or something in there to keep that straight too. Oh. And the tarp is getting sun beaten and worn. That's part of the issue too. And then the construction on my actual structure here is failing as well, which means water has a possibility to run in there. So I got work to do. And you can see the chipmunks are burrowing all through this mound. Which means any water that goes into there can potentially go up against the foundation. And no one should go up against the foundation. Mole hills. This is my firewood cart. I need to get a new wheel on it. Would make the whole firewood thing that much easier. Well, gotta get that fixed. Wow. So pretty much the grapes have all been eaten. Now we've got these little grapevine seeds too, or something. It's a different, that's a bean vine, it's something else. Anyways, yeah, all those grapes were here. And all those grapes are gone. Just like that. so many bunches of grapes just hanging out right here. All these vines. And here you can see we've got a large groundhog den that goes underneath the floor of the barn. This old trailer. So yeah. Alright, well I guess we'll conclude it here, back about where I started. Full circle, 3 parts. So leaf color changes, I will keep you updated. Provide some nice walks and listen to nature, me droning on about whatever. Nettles here can be chopped out and there'll be room to get back in. Inspect things like the poison ivy. Sleds and tables back here. Okay. So this, for those who have not gone back and seen it, it's one of the star attractions of the Wild Walks. See all them horizontal branches, all them little danglies, all the way up to there. Let's see if we can get the light on and dim down the color. Brighten it up. There we go. There we go. That is a single colony of poison ivy. It gives me goosebumps. Some critter dens up around here too, in the hillside. So, berries, that's how you can tell. Many birds eat those in the wintertime. They turn kind of red and hang out on the branch all winter. Yeah, birds can eat them. Oh shit. The sap and the oil that causes the poison reaction, the allergic reaction in humans and many other animals, can be dissolved in organic solvents like xylene or toluene, and then dye can be applied, and then this is mixed and spread over wood and then allowed to dry, and possibly I think you bake it for heat treat or something. But basically the poison oil in the poison ivy plant can be used as a shellac, a wood varnish, like a stain and sealant. In ancient Japan, it was a revered craft to be able to make wooden bowls that use this black varnish on it that came from poison ivy. So I will end it here. Oh, just stuck my hand on some more nettles. Freaking fantastic. Looks like there's not a lot of hairs on them though, so maybe I won't burn as bad. Alright. This has been Impromptu Nature Walk. Everybody have a marvelous evening.